Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
I've got my good friend and Sky commentator, Grant Nisbett, with me. We'll talk a bit of sport. Nisbo, how's the Christmas shopping going? You done everything?
Don't be silly, Ron. No, I'm a bloke. If I do any Christmas shopping, it'll be the day before.
Yeah, I thought as much. Yeah, so you're going to have to see the girls in Orkalofa.
Yep, I am. Well, having become a grandfather, I sort of feel like I should go there rather than them come here. So, it'll be nice, actually.
Oh, it'll be great. It'll be great. It really will. All right, mate, let's talk a little bit of cricket. Unfortunately, in the first Test match, the New Zealand were pretty ordinary, to be fair, weren't they? They just got hammered.
Yeah, they were. I mean, there was a few things that went wrong. I mean, Ferguson breaking down didn't help the cause much. And when you analyse it, the two blokes probably beat us, Labuschagne and Stark. Nobody else really was too great for Australia. So, if we were to get Labuschagne a little more cheaply, perhaps. I know Warner and Smith are overdue big scores, but nevertheless, I thought we bowled pretty well to them. What we got to do, though, is, I know Bolt will come back and he'll replace Ferguson, but what we have to do is address the opening batting situation, and we need a spinner who actually spins the ball. It was quite evident that Nathan Lyon was turning the ball, but Mitchell Santner, very good cricketer of the years, he's in there to spin the ball, and he doesn't really do that. So I'm picking what they might do there is probably bring Astle in, because he seems to be the bloke over there at the moment. Although I'd be contemplating maybe an off-spinner. Why not Somerville? Why not Ijaz Patel? At the top of the order, hey, we think about this, and what I think they should do is promote Watling up there and give the gloves to Blundell.
Yeah, actually, funny you should say that, because that's what I'd say. I think Blundell hasn't been given too much of a fair go at this level. He's been sitting on the sidelines. I mean, the guy can play, and as you say, he is a wicket-keeper batsman.
Yeah, I think if we batted first, then you could probably keep the gloves with Watling. If we won the toss and batted and Watling opened, presumably he's not going to bat for the whole damn time. So, you could probably give him the gloves in Australia's first innings. If it was the other way around, though, and we bowled again and he had to, field for a day or a bit longer and then immediately put the pads and go out and bat, then it's a wee bit different. So I think they've got options there. Blundell is obviously the backup batsman in the team, and he's also a very, very good wicket-keeper, so why not use him?
Damn right. Well, I hope they're thinking that way anyway. I'm amazed up here, mate, and I've known about 13 to 14 people that are heading across to see it, and that's just people I know, through bowls mainly. They're off. They can't watch the cricket.
Yeah, look, it's a rare occasion for us to get a test match on Boxing Day in Australia. It's been, 20-something years. It's ridiculous. And, we're still a very, very good test nation. And other nations of lesser quality have had Boxing Day tests in Melbourne, and we haven't. But that's the reason Kiwis are going to do it. It's probably been on the bucket list for some time. I even know people who are not going Boxing Day. They're going to go a few days after. I just think the first day of a test is always a great, the anticipation around the toss and all sorts of things. How's the wicket going to play? I think the first day of a test match is probably the most exciting. So I've got to say I'm a little bit jealous.
Oh, I've got to say the same thing, mate. I'd love to be going. They say there's 30,000 Kiwis are going into the ground.
Yeah, that's incredible, isn't it? I mean, it is one of the great iconic sort of sporting events. I mean, it's right up there with kind of, the Melbourne Cup or, the Aussie Open tennis and that sort of thing. Boxing Day at the cricket in Melbourne, sometimes they get close to 90,000. Now, I don't know whether they'll get that. Let's say they get 70, 75. That's still an enormous crowd for a cricket test.
Oh, it is. No, it'd be marvellous. Yeah, we should have gone. We'll go next year. We probably won't get another Boxing Day test for 4 or 5 years anyway.
Well, not unless we perform well. If we did well, and then it all changes. It's all about performance, and that's why I think it's pretty important for New Zealand to bounce back in this test.
Yeah, you did right. I want to talk a bit about All Blacks coach Ian Foster confirms John Plumtree and Greg Feig as his assistants.
Yeah, look, I'm happy with that. I know it's very disruptive for the Hurricanes and all that sort of thing, and they've had to move pretty quickly to promote Jason Holland, and Corey Jane has come in as well. So look, I'm happy enough with that. The one question mark that remains is can they lure Brad Moore back from Wales? It looks like it's going to cost them a few dollars to do so, but I somehow think that will happen. So that will complete the team. I think it's fine. We don't quite know what way Razor Robertson would have gone. I mean, I understand he was actually looking at Jason Holland, ironically, but who else? I'm not sure. But nevertheless, we can get on with it now. As I say, the only question mark really is over whether Moore can come back. If he can't, then it opens it up a wee bit.
Yeah, it does. I mean, in the end, it's a 2-year contract, isn't it? And anything could happen with Razor. After 2 years, he could be aboard.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. I think he needs to keep churning out good results down at the Crusaders. It won't be quite as easy this year with a lot of key blokes having gone, but they've still got a pretty useful squad, let's be honest about it. So, it might have been a good one to miss. Who knows? I mean, as you say, if the All Blacks don't perform well over the next couple of years, he could well be the next cab off the rank. He
could be. Mate, you have a lovely Christmas up with your beautiful daughters, and we'll catch you up early in the new year.
Good on you, Ron. Same to you and the listeners.
Okay, matey. That is Grant Nisbett with us here on the beach. Lovely guy.
106.3 Beach FM.